This video is going to show you all about underglazing. Stages of clay are important because we know when we can do certain things to the clay body. Bisque wear is when you're going to apply your underglaze. You put your piece on this cart to be fired, and once it has been fired, it will be here on the bisque wear cart. Make sure you pick up your piece and put it in your cabinet once it's been fired. You'll know it's bisque wear because it's very hard and it actually will make a little ping sound when you are flicking it. Your sample colors are over by the underglazes. The sticks will tell you what color it is. You can pull these samples out and compare them so you know exactly what color you want to use. There are many different types of colors. Make sure you read the labels and make sure it says Underglazes and it's the correct color that you want to choose. Also, please make sure that you don't choose the ones that say Ask Olson. These are for our advanced students only. The colors will be the same before and after they're fired, as you can tell by the sample in the inside of the jars. Before you use the glaze, you need to shake it very well. Make sure the lid is on tight. You don't want the glaze splashing all over your face. The glaze should be the consistency of whole milk or a thin yogurt. You want the glaze to be opaque, so you need to make sure that you add 2 to 3 layers. 3 layers if you want to be really sure that the color is opaque. Opaque means that you cannot see through it. You'll notice here that you can see through certain areas. That's because the glaze was put on very thin, perhaps just 1 layer. You can mix 2 colors to make your own specialty color. If you're going to do that, please grab one of these small containers and mix your 2 colors in there. You'll want to keep that small container until the end of your project in case you need to use it again, because it is very difficult to mix the exact same color twice. You can put underglaze on the bottom of your piece because it does not have that shiny surface. That means it does not have the silica that would make it stick to the kiln shelf. This is unlike the high fire glazes where you cannot put the glaze on the bottom. Once you've applied 2 to 3 layers of underglaze to your piece, you'll put it on the low fire cart to be fired. If you do something wrong, it'll be down here on the bottom waiting for you to fix it and clean it. Please note you must have your piece fired once before you add a clear coat to make it shiny. After your piece has been fired once, it'll be back here on the cart ready for you to pick up. If you want to make your piece shiny, you'll have to add a low fire clear gloss glaze. It will be white, but after it's fired, it will be clear and shiny like this. Because the low fire clear gloss has silica in it, it will stick to the shelf, so you cannot put that on the bottom. You also cannot put it on the bottom of a lid because your pieces will be fired separately in the kiln. So make sure to clean the bottom of that lid and the bottom of your piece from the low fire clear gloss before firing it. This process is very different than the high fire glazing, so please make sure to ask questions if you have any so you don't screw up your piece.